Okay, I'm here to throw the information on this topic, and I'll throw it in the format of what, how, and why. So, fee reimbursement scheme, it is the post-matric scholarship scheme, which is the sponsorship for the students for their studies. And state government is almost offering 6 lakh students, approximately 6 lakh students every year, and amongst them for the professional studies. And amongst them, 25% are from engineering, which comes to 1.5 lakh something. And it was introduced by Mr. Dr. Y.S. Rajshekar Reddy, the former CM former CM in AP, and it is supporting the student belonging to economically weaker section. I would like to quote an example here. There was one in 2010. There was one guy whose name was Mr. Jani. He was Gauss Jani, who scored 159 marks in his MSET out of 160. Who belongs to a very minute family, whose father was an auto driver, and he scored such a good mark, and he belongs to the Vizag, a small community near Vizag. But as he was not having the money, and later on he took, as I got the information from the authentic websites, he took on the ECE, and he is studying under the fee reimbursement scheme. And this wouldn't have been possible if this scheme wasn't introduced here. And again, I would like to quote an example of my own friend who introduced himself, who belongs to Kupam, my friend, and he said that what his condition was. He was going on bicycle to his schools, and these guys, they have the talent. As this fee reimbursement scheme, it is bringing up the talent hidden, which is buried under the poverty and under the financial crisis. And if this this scheme wouldn't have been there, then this talent and this diamonds to the ring for the nation wouldn't have been there.
Thank you. Next team, please.
Well, it's hard to talk about reimbursement against reimbursement, as a lot of students are from reimbursement scheme, but as I am, but I would like to say a few disadvantages about reimbursement scheme, as a lot of colleges won't like to have fee reimbursement scheme because they won't get a lot of funds. Without funds, they can't conduct events. We are lucky that we got an event today, but it's hard to have a lot of events in many colleges in Hyderabad. The first and foremost point is that our colleges don't like fee reimbursement. We won't get fees in a proper manner. If a student won't get, if colleges won't get reimbursement scheme money in a proper manner, then our colleges stresses out on students. If they stresses out students for fees, at the last moment, students are already in exam stresses. If colleges stresses for fees, they can't concentrate on their exams. Well, my friend, I appreciate the scheme, but I would like to say different thoughts about itself. As it has been started for the poor and less financial students, but many rich or well-financed students will also get benefited with it. The worst part of the reimbursement scheme is that our colleges won't get fees. The biggest disadvantages for the students are they get limited amount of money.
Thank you.
For the college management.
You can counter now for 1 minute. Thank you.
As you said, first of all, you supported the scheme. It means you have thrown the topic away from you. And later on, I would like to say that if college is using this amount perfectly, means they get in the bulk. And as a son of a businessman, I could understand a bulk money can be invested in the bulk, and this can be used for the betterment of the student. And next thing, most of the colleges are open on the name of social working. So the persons behind that have the enough money.
Well, as you said that.
Let me complete my time. Let me complete. Will have enough money. Will have enough money to conclude this, because as they said that we are working it for the social workers. This is just this money is just helping them to pay the salaries and all those things. All the stuff, all the infrastructures and all these are sponsored by other persons. And if these don't come under the social working, then this is not the source to earn money, because you are producing the diamonds for the nation, and you are producing the future of the nation. And this scheme has really supported a nation as a nation to build up, because the nation dependency or the nation's progress depend on youths.
You can counter yours.
As you said that we throw the topic from ourselves, but we didn't throw the topic. But as it's hard to respect a point. I would like to say that the worst problem is that many colleges don't have enough funds with the reimbursement scheme, so they can't conduct events for the students, because of it, many students can't get self-confidence for the future. They can't stand a chance to fight in the future. I'm talking about that if a poor person gets money, you said like a person got 159 marks. If he can't get reimbursement scheme, they can't compete in the future. But it's hard to say that they are more disadvantages than its facilities.
Thank you. Now last 1 minute where you can just counter your own opinions if you have any.
As the government is spending thousands of crores on this scheme, I think so they might be having some plan to go forward and take on these things what you have said. And they are selecting some colleges. They are even selecting they are changing their criteria for the students for providing the fellowship and scholarships. And again, they might be they have the long vision, as it was started in 2008 and it has supported many people. As you see in Hyderabad, at least not much. I don't want all the 100% to go for the country's benefit, but I want at least 10% should be coming for the betterment of the nation. That's the thing which we are getting.
But it's important to spend thousands of money for.
They are paying. They are thousands of money for 10% of the students. Has lots of fund to propose in front of the.
We can't spend a lot of money for.
No, it's not your money.
10% of students.
Anyhow, you are paying the tax and you have to take it back. And if you are not taking it back from the government.
Yeah, if you are paying taxes.
Yeah, you are paying taxes, and it is proposed.
If we are paying taxes,
you are also using that scheme. I know that. You are also
like
using
this.
that scheme.
No, thank you.
Point, okay. Thank you.